Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Seeking Alexandria, and I hope that you are loving Drugstore Week because I have another fun item on the agenda today. So these I found on the Ulta.com website. They are new from Flower Beauty. These are their Warrior Glitter Eyeshadows. They come in 6 colors. They are $10.99 a piece. I will go ahead and insert swatches right here for you. And if you are looking from the blue one over, we start off with Poison, Bomb, Bullet, Camo, Flame, and Blade. And those are all 6 shades. They are $10.99 a piece. I don't know if I said that or not yet, but you do get 0.14 ounces of product in these. Most commonly would be compared to the Stila Glitter and Glows, which those have 0.153. So the Stila ones do have a little bit more product, but at $10.99, like if you're only missing out on like 0.01 product, I think, I think we can live. And according to what this says on the website for Ulta.com, it does say that these are the most daring or, bold thing put out by Flower Beauty, but that they will not wear down, they do not fall out, they have crease proof and smudge proof formula, they are lightweight so you barely feel them, and the applicator is supposed to be an angled proof precision moment for you. So I am really excited and intrigued to try these out today. I was trying to decide, like, while I was looking at these swatches, which one I would rather go with, or like which one I'm feeling more today. And you know me, okay, it's fall, like I want to go with the yellow or the orange or like the more taupey colors just because like that's my soul. But I'm gonna be a good doodle, I think, and I'm gonna try this blue one out because the blue actually has like shifts of pink in it in the glitter itself, and that is the only one that I've noticed that really has that bold appeal to it. And I feel like, again, oftentimes I gravitate more towards the less bold options, so I thought today we would play with this a little bit, and we might play with the shade Bullet a little, like fade it into the blue perhaps, something like that. I don't know, it'll depend on how these wear, how they stack on top of each other, which is what we are here to find out. So I did already go ahead, I prime and prepped my eyes today because your girl is ready, and I'm thinking I did grab some of my ColourPop, these are just my singles from them because I wanted to keep it drugstore a little bit more affordable, so I thought we would play around with some fun colors, play around with that blue shadow, and just, I don't know, create something hopefully that looks relatively decent. So a couple things that I always look for whenever I play with a shadow like this, because if you are new here, I do have very textured lids as well as they get oily throughout the day, so they get very repellent of product, if you will. And I just look for little things like that that tell me how they're going to wear, if they build on top of each other, if I can blend them in with my shadow, if they fade nicely, if you do like a cut crease or something. You don't want a really rigid line. You want everything to look smooth and just apply nicely. So we look for a lot of different things when we test these out, but I'm thinking we'll just hop right into it and see what we can find out. So I got you guys all moved in. Obviously, I am going to have to throw a couple colors in the crease and kind of start this whole look off somewhere. So I think I want to go in with this nice purple shade. This is in the color 143, and it's a really beautiful purple. And I think that's where I'm going to start, and I want to concentrate it, I think, just lightly over into the entire crease. That's what I'm feeling. I'm not 100% sure. I'm very unsure of where I'm going with this look. It's very uncharted territory for me. So we're just going to have fun. And if it looks bad, well, we're just going to pray that that don't happen. By the way, you'll see that I have a new addition to the family. Boom. You guys, I finally got a JSC mirror. Jeffree Star. Yeah, I finally got a JSC mirror. And I have been wanting one of these for so long, but I was like, I cannot justify spending $20 on a mirror when I can get one for $6. But I had to test it out because I'm like, is it really good? You guys, this is a quality ass mirror. The handle is like the perfect like size just to like grab onto it. I really like it, and it feels really nice. It comes in a great packaging like component, so it doesn't get broken in transit, which is nice. The only thing I'm not like obsessed with, and I can't turn it around, but the mirror I feel like is just a little smaller than what I'm used to. It's probably fine if you have like a normal size face, but I have like a giant man face, so it seems a little small to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but it is a nice mirror, and I look crystal clear in it, which is great. So anyways, just side note for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started in this 143 shade, and I'm going to be taking this on the BH Cosmetics V5 brush, and I'm just going to start by working this color, again, through the crease, seeing kind of what we can come up with. I would ideally like this to be something that blends really nicely with blue. That'll complement it. I thought about maybe doing like a halo eye situation. That could be kind of pretty. So I think next I'm going to grab the shade Roundhouse. It's a very like deep matte brown, and I'm going to work on taking that with my BH number 6 brush. It's a smaller brush, but still like a nice fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to work on getting that right on into my inner crease right here, this nice like hooded area, and I'm going to try to define that area just a little bit better because I want to have a nice area for that blue shade to kind of fade into, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to go back in with the other BH number 5 brush that I used before, no additional product, and I'm just going to kind of blend both of those together to get like a nice deep kind of mauvey purple shade. I'm going to add in a little of the 143 shade just to blend it all out, make everything look nice and smooth. I don't want to deepen it up too much just because I'm not 100% sure where this is going to go and I don't want to take it too far. Excuse me? Listen, little sister, I can't get ready with you bugging me like this, honey. I know. But Sissy's got to get ready. Don't you see these nice people? Yeah, I got to film for all these beautiful people. I know, you're so sleepy, though. You need to take a nap, baby? Do you want to sleep on Sissy's bed, maybe? Get away from those mean kitties, yeah. You're so cute. Look at you taking a little nap already, honey. Yeah, Sissy loves you. We can hear you wheezing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Her's got the snorts, you guys. Her's so tired. Okay, Sissy, let me just get you to the bed, okay? You need to take a nap. I can tell you're very overworked. You guys out one second. I gotta go give... I know, Sissy, I know. Look at how she just folds her little head in. She says, Sissy, please don't make me go back out there and deal with those mean kitties. Oh, goodness. Her's so tired. Okay, I got you. I got you. Sissy never let nothing happen to Pooper. No, we're gonna go put Pooper on the bed, okay? So true story, the more that I look at this, the more that I really just want to try the shade Blade. It's like the nice light pinky shade, and I feel like it would look so beautiful. There we go. I wanted to get you just a little bit closer. So we're going to take this and we are going to, I guess we're just going to kind of apply it. Now I'm going to go in with this the same way I kind of would go in with, actually, you know what? No. Okay, instead of doing like a normal cut crease with this like I would normally do and I would go in and do it that way, I think what I want to do is take this, apply it, and then dab it out with my finger, and I really want to see if you're able to get like a nice gradient effect with these, because that's one of my favorite things about the Stilas is that you can tell how quality they are, because when I apply them I can smudge out the line and they don't have to always be like a cut crease. They don't have to always have that line of definition. They can really work nicely in other areas as well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this, right? I'm just going to kind of get some all over the lid situation here going on. And also, too, I'm glad I'm going in with this one because when I was swatching these, this was like the only one that didn't seem to be very opaque when I swatched it. Like the rest of them, and you might have even been able to see it in the swatch, the rest of them were very, what's the word? They had a lot more opacity. They built up a lot nicer than this one did. And this one, like even now, okay, that was one layer. I'm going to try another layer here. I'm having a hard time getting anything out of this that's not just like a clear glitter. Honestly, like I'm not getting, you can't even tell that I'm applying it. It looks like a thin veil of just glitter, but it's not adding like any actual color to my lid. This is bizarre. Okay, never mind. I guess never mind about that one. There's nothing much there. That one would probably make like a pretty topper. Okay, let's try, you know what? I guess now we will try the blue. You know what? Even if I have to restart this whole eye look, let's just try the blue out. And I'm going to take this, I think, like all over the lid and then maybe end up turning it into like a center situation. Okay, that one looks way more opaque than the other one did. Like, look at the difference. Wow, that's actually really pretty. Okay, now I should grab like a small little brush here and blend that out. What do I want to use? I'm going to try this BH number 8 brush, and I'm going to just go in and kind of blend out the sides with this a little bit. Oh, wow. See, that one didn't like break down like that first one did. Now I do see there's a little bit of patchiness right there. I'm going to go in with a tiny bit and cover it up. And I'm hoping that these like aren't those weirdness, that weird consistency where they start to like strip themselves away. So I just did like a very, very light second layer. And then I'm not going to like squish like this. I'm just going to lightly with that same brush kind of pat that on top of itself. And my hope is that when everything dries down, it stays nice and stuck together. It doesn't start to like break apart. Now I am getting, when I rub them like this, I do get a tiny, tiny bit of glitter fallout. I don't think that that is honestly that bad, considering I am fluffing them around, which means that I am kind of agitating the formula. But if you were to apply them just like normal or just as a cut crease, I don't think you'd have that problem because they are very suspended in that liquid, which is nice. Now next up, I am going to go in with the shade Hear Me Out. It is a matte, nice cream shade, and I'm going to use that to kind of blend out this area right here between this purple and up here. I might mix it with a little bit of the 143, just whatever it takes to get a nice little bit of a blend happening here. And I'm just taking that on the same BH number 5 brush. It doesn't look like super chunky or anything, which is really impressive. Like, I thought it would start to look kind of weird or crackly, and it doesn't. I mean, you can see that you can tell that it's glitter, but it's not like doing that weird crusty crackly thing yet, which is really nice. Huh. Well, now butter my butt and call me a biscuit. I am impressed. Okay. I am going to take a little bit of that shade Blade that I tried first, and I'm going to try to pop that near the inner corner, just because, like, I want to see if it will do anything. Like, because honestly, it didn't do jack when I originally put it on, so I just am, like, really, really lightly kind of placing it on the inner part of the eye, and then I'm grabbing that original BH number 8 brush that I used to smudge the corners, and I'm just going to lightly kind of tap and blend that in. Oh shit, I forgot to turn the AC off. Oh well. I am noticing too, you guys are right, like I barely hear that in the audio right now, which is weird because sometimes when I listen to it back, it's so abrupt, and then other times I'm like, oh, I can't even tell that it turned on. And I don't know what that's all about there, microphone. Be consistent. Okay, you honestly can't even tell that I put that other shade on, like the shade Blade. That is kind of a very light to nothing shade. Honestly, you can't hardly see it. Like, I don't understand the purpose of that shade. No, thank you. I'm all set. Yuck. Get out of here. Get out of here. I save my $10.99 on you, you little shit. You know, like, let's be honest here. For like a quick go-to kind of drastic eye, I feel like that's really pretty. And it blended really, really nicely. Now, the test will be, while I'm doing the other eye and the rest of my face, how does it wear? Because normally these start to break down on my lids very quickly. I have tried so many Stila dupes, and honestly, I have not liked, I don't think, hardly any of them. Like, because they just don't work on my lids, and for some reason, I don't know. We'll see. These are doing really well so far, so I'm going to go ahead. I will do this eye and then obviously the rest of my face, and I'm going to wait like roughly 45-ish minutes, do my hair, do everything, and when I come back, it will have been probably like 45 minutes to an hour, and I want to see how these are breaking down and how it's wearing, because usually if they are going to break down, it is within that first like hour to hour and a half range when all my oils start to come through my lids and when I set my face, and I want to see how they're affected by all of that stuff. So let me go ahead, do all of the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I went ahead, I finished up the rest of my face, and everything finally came together, and because I was nervous there for a minute, I'm like, you guys, if this don't come together, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna be looking like all day, but I am so impressed with these. It has been like an hour-ish, hour and a half. I went out, I grabbed something to drink, I did my hair, I finished, obviously, the rest of my makeup, and honestly, these are sticking so perfectly. Now, I will update you down in the description box if these did wear okay throughout the day. I was going to do like a wear check-in or whatever, but I was like, no. So, because that's just weird to do for eyeshadows, but I will let you guys know down below if they did stay on all day. For them to stay on this long, I'm already impressed. Like, they haven't broke down, they haven't flaked off, there's no weird fallout situation happening. Like, I'm just really impressed overall. Like, they look so good, and I was really worried about the eye that I did on camera because I went in first with that one color, and then I went in with another color, and a lot of times if they're not going to mix or stick well, that would cause like that friction to happen, but everything has stayed. Both eyes look really nice and beautiful and sparkly and shiny and shifty, and they're just like so, like, come on, I'm sorry, that it's beautiful, right? I don't know what it looks like on camera right now, but like I could tell you in real life, I'm really impressed. The only thing that I did notice is that because I had to shear them out a little bit when I wanted to blend them into my crease a little bit, I noticed that they do shear out a little extra right there. So when you go in with a brush and you start to kind of work them out, you do have to go back into those areas and kind of retouch up, you know, that spot where you kind of pulled the material away from, where you pulled the glitter in to blend it out. But other than that, everything worked great and they've stayed. Like, I'm so impressed. I don't normally have this good of luck. Now, my only issue with recommending these to you, like as a blanket, oh my God, they're so good. The one thing that I can't do is like say, yes, give them all the green light when I know that one of them, the blue one, Poison, that one worked really nicely. But that first one, I think it was the shade, is it Blade or something, Bullet? I don't know what it was. But that first shade that I went in with, I was so unimpressed by. So I want to work with these a little bit. So for right now, I do know that I like the shade Poison. I think it looks beautiful. It has went on my lids and it looks so freaking nice. And it really built up its opacity really nicely, which is impressive. The only thing, again, I can't recommend all of them. I will go through and I'll be working with these here for the next few days or the next couple of weeks, and I'll kind of work through them a little bit, and I will update you guys in an update video if I like all the colors or if some of them work better than others. Maybe that one color was the only dud, I don't know, but for $10.99 I can tell you this is a great pop. And if the other ones, like the more fallish colors, the browns, the bright yellow, if those end up working out nicely, I will be so happy because they are just in time for fall, which is great. You know, the only thing I think that needs to be mentioned about these, that like as a side piece, if you do have an issue with texture, I think it's important to remember that these are glitter, and you can tell that there is glitter. They kind of have that feel that glitter has. They're not like a shimmer and glow where they are very thin and opaque. They're not like, like the ColourPop jelly shadows that we worked with. Those are very thin and nice, and one swipe and you don't feel them. So if you are someone that doesn't like that texture on your lids, or you don't like being able to see that texture, I know some people just don't like that, these do have the feel and the look of actual chunk kind of glitter on your lids, which is good in one sense because they give you the glitz and the glamour, but you didn't have to bust out like the glue and the, you know, the little pigments and all that. You didn't have to get all of the stuff out, and you still get the look, but at the same time you're also getting the feel of it. And if you don't like that feeling, you guys know I'm very open about talking about, like, you know, I have fibromyalgia. I have all of these like outlining, okay. I have all these outstanding issues with like my body and my health, and just my body feels everything very intensely. That's one of the symptoms of what I have. And so every little piece, every little glit, everything, every texture, my body feels it really intensely. And so I always like to throw that out there because I feel like it's something not a lot of other like beauty YouTubers talk about, and a lot of us have it. So I think it's something that I always want to throw that in there, you know, the texture, the way they feel, the way they glide, just in case you're someone that is sensitive to that kind of stuff. But overall, I think these are so good. I didn't have any issues with the blue one. It blended out. It worked really great. And yeah, you guys, I'm really happy. Now, if you do want to know a couple of the other products on my face, face-based products, nothing new there. I went in with my MAC Studio Fix, mainly because I think my face just needed a little bit of air to it. Like, I felt like, I don't know, today my face just felt really suffocated. And so I went in with just the Glow Primer and the MAC Studio Fix and NW10, put those together for my face products. That's why it's not like super full coverage, but it's full coverage enough. Like, I wanted just enough so everything looked cohesive. And then for the rest of the face, I actually went in with this guy right here. This is the Covergirl Peach Punch Highlight Palette, and I used the bronzer blush and the highlight from this guy right here. And the only problem was the highlight isn't quite bright enough, so I did have to grab a tiny bit of my O for Nikki Tutorials just to brighten it up right there a little bit. But other than that, everything is good. Everything looks great. I'm obsessed, and I really like this eye look. So you guys, please do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. I want to know in the comments, A, what do you think of these? B, what's your favorite color? C, did you try them? What are your thoughts? Because if you tried them, I want to know. Because obviously I have not played with all the colors, and I need to know everything. That is all I have to say. Please leave me all of your thoughts down in the comments. I want to know what you thought. I want to know if you've tried them, if you were looking at them, what your favorite color is. I want to know everything because I'm officially intrigued. Like, when I get intrigued with something, it's just like I said, those damn jelly ColourPop things. Those things had me by the balls. I was looking at every one of them. I would like get done, but at the end of the night, like, I'm not putting makeup on, but I was grabbing them and I was like touching them and I was like, what is going on? I couldn't stop until I had played with all of them, until I had touched all of them, until I had done this like 300 times. I just couldn't stop. I couldn't. I became this person, and these are like doing that same thing to me. I'm like, well, these are really nice. I want to try them with this color. I want to try them with this texture of shadow. I want, and I'm so excited. So when a product does that to you, I feel like it's good. So I really like them so far. We shall see. Who knows? Maybe that was the only good one. Maybe they're all really great. I don't know. I'm excited. Let me know your guys' thoughts again down below, and please do not forget, comment, like, and subscribe. I do put up new videos 5 days a week, and it's awesome. It's a good time here. I'm not gonna lie. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Warrior glitter eyeshadows. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. This one's pretty. Look at my eyes. Look at them sparkle, yo. Like, hello. I'm kind of like a purpley queen, and I'll take that. I will take that. Check, please, all the way to the bank. You're welcome. Oh, I should take these off. Let's go ahead. I will go ahead and insert it. So let's go ahead. I will go ahead and insert. So according to the ultabeautywebsite.com here, wait, what? ultabeautywebsite.com? Who are you? Packed with pigment or glitter or, oh, wait, stop. I think they're really nice, and while I was, you know, Paige, you need to stop talking. I hated literally everything you just said. Is my mic on? Oh yeah, it's on. Oh yeah, girl, she on. She ready. She making a comeback.